Imagine being an Omega who has spent a lifetime hiding your nature, terrified of the predatory instincts of alphas and the rigid hierarchy of society. You are Julian, a man who believes he is broken, unlovable, and destined for a life of solitude. But then you meet him, a rugged, dominant alpha who sees past your defenses and recognizes the mate bond that neither of you can deny. Welcome to Undone, the sixth steamy, emotional, and heart-pounding installment in Alessandra Hazard's The Wrong Alpha series. If you love fated mates tropes, size-different romance, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of surrendering to a bond that is as terrifying as it is inevitable, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in Omegaverse romance, blending the cozy comfort of domesticity with the sizzling, heat-soaked reality of primal attraction. The narrative kicks off with Julian navigating the complexities of his new life, surrounded by a community of humans and aliens who have formed a tight-knit, dysfunctional family. But when his alpha sets his sights on him, his quiet life is turned upside down by relentless affection and an unwavering belief that they are destined for each other. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of pine and pheromones, the warmth of shared spaces, and the creeping delight of knowing that every playful jab is actually a declaration of love. Hazard excels at capturing the psychological comfort of being cherished, making every shared meal, every awkward conversation, and every tender moment feel like a massive, hard-earned victory against the isolation of space. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular healing romance trope and the brilliant possessive alpha dynamic. This isn't just about survival, it's about connection. The alpha might be a terrifying warrior to his enemies, but to Julian, he's a gentle giant who uses humor and patience to bridge the gap between their worlds. Watching him reverse engineer human flirting, protect Julian with terrifying devotion, and realize that his teasing is actually making Julian blush is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the romance to life, perfectly capturing the deep, rumbling voices of the alpha and Julian's breathless surrender to a bond that is as emotional as it is intensely physical. But beyond the spicy romance and the Omegaverse mechanics, the soul of The Wrong Alpha lies in its characters and the heavy emphasis on community. Even though they are different species or backgrounds, the pull of the village and the growing romantic tension between Julian and his alpha is undeniable. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as the couple navigates the quirks of alien biology and the hilarious misunderstandings of human courtship rituals. The emotional anchor of the story is the transition from friendship to deep, abiding love, proving that even in the cold vacuum of space, passion can burn bright. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A threat from a rival faction or a massive beast forces the couple to confront their deepest fears and unleash their full protective power. The finale is a breathtaking display of raw strength, aerial combat prowess, and raw, unbridled courage. They don't just save each other, they prove to themselves that they are a family, delivering a deeply satisfying, emotionally resonant, and incredibly steamy payoff that cements their bond forever. Undone is a triumph of the romance genre. It is sweet, spicy, and unapologetically addictive. Alessandra Hazard has crafted a novel that perfectly captures the thrill of being claimed by a warrior from the stars. Plug in your headphones, wrap up in a blanket, and join Julian and his alpha. The galaxy is dangerous, but their love is home.